I forgot to set the title of the stream stupid. Okay, title set. Alright, it's AI Somnium Files time. Welcome back. Woo! I'm hyped. Hello. Hello. I am streaming, Will. Excuse me.
Ryuki's memories may hold the answer. Mizuki, the time limit within some...
Oh, Eyeballies has a new question. Worried about life? Yes.
Worried about money?
I want 5 more
Are you
billion
malfunctioning?
yen.
You don't really have worries, do you? Are you malfunctioning? Are you bored? Not so. So I guess that means you're busy? But you still came here. Let's see.
What's wrong with you? Get back to your station and do your job.
Once you're done, come back so you can help me pass the time.
Wow, that's
I'll be
fucking
waiting.
rude.
I'll dress up the way you... Yeah, looks good.
No, we need the JoJo hat.
It's fine. Dress me as you please.
How do I buy bonus menu by trading in eyeballs? You can check your valuation by performing certain actions. Bonus. Is this like fan art and like concept art and shit? That's cool. Alright, let's play the video game.
Ryuki's memories may hold the answer. Mizuki,
Wait, first, I want to check my gacha. What do you think of AI? Not really. I became a child E. Tell me more E. Alright, thank you. Let's go here next. Department store Misetan. Oh, I probably need to click. Okay. What? Hi, Minecraft Bob.
Shoma, my little boy, he's in elementary school. One day I wake up, go to the bathroom mirror, and I have writing on my forehead. It must have been Shoma. He had been learning letters in school recently. Anyway, he writes, Death Tub. And I'm thinking, Death Tub? Is that what he meant? Is he trying to tell me something?
He
Then
committed
Shoma
murder.
saw my face and started busting out laughing. And I was thinking, what's so funny? That's when I realized when you see Death Tub in the mirror, God of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max!
What? What's the funny?
Another story about Shoma. One day I got a call from school and a rather heavy-set vice principal told me, your Shoma called me a pig of all things.
Damn.
I apologized, then gave Shoma a talking to. Listen here, Shoma. Don't you ever call the vice principal that again. He said, okay, I won't call the vice principal a pig anymore, but it's okay if I call a pig vice principal, right? I say, sure, why not? So then as the kid is leaving, he says, I'm sorry. Can I go play with my friends now, Vice Principal?
Damn!
God of energy,
Owned.
Inti, Pachaka Max!
Owned. Owned. Epic style. Got him.
Are you finished?
Well, you're the only one here. You're Mr. Ryuki from the Metropolitan Police Department, right? You came here to talk about what happened?
Yes, that's it.
Yes.
Then let's go somewhere else to talk. We prefer someplace quiet.
Pachaka Max.
Well, why not?
Alone with a middle-aged man in an enclosed space? This is not what I had in mind.
It's a door of the gondola.
Look, the ants are like people.
It's the other way around. Wait. The other way around doesn't sound right either.
I can see the cityscape out of the window.
I love Ferris wheels. I like anything that continuously spins around, actually. Plane propellers, washing machines. The beds at Love Hotel?
There used to be rotating beds at love hotels a long time ago.
How do you know that?
Just like life, isn't it? With its ups and downs. We rotate around the same places over and over.
Well, the beds at love hotels don't go up and down, though. Although, I guess they do, in a way.
A boy is just like me. You know?
Shoma? You mentioned him on stage earlier.
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too. He's almost in
Does he
middle
have a
school, and he
square
still
head,
comes
too?
in by himself all the time. He talks like he's all grown up, but he's still a kid inside.
With your love of Ferris wheels, I'd say you're still a kid on the inside, too.
You got a point there. You're probably right. He's right in the middle of his rebellious stage, so he's been a handful. His mother hasn't been around about 3 years now.
Was it a divorce?
Yeah. She got sick of me and left the house.
Does this have to do with the Yakuza by any chance?
What? Where in the world did that come from?
Just something I heard. That you have gang connections.
That's complete nonsense. I'm just an ordinary comedian.
Okay, so it definitely has gang ties. Alright.
Well, even if it was true, he wouldn't just admit it.
Hold on, I'm going to... Alright, back to the video game. Sorry about that. I got a random nosebleed. I get them sometimes, I don't know why.
Still upset about last night?
Oh my fucking god. I really wanted to play this game today. I was really looking forward to it. I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back. I think it's done. Okay, we're finally back. Now we can actually play the video game. Hello.
I'm okay. I recover pretty quick from these things. See? I'm bouncing right back. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy bunny.
Ryuki, would you mind hitting her with a German suplex?
You just witnessed a murder.
Later.
By the way, you're...
That's Mommy. She's one of my best
She's
friends.
my girlfriend.
Nice to meet you. My name is Amame Doi. I'm a third year at Sekiba High, and I'm in the same dance club as Iris. I'm a super hyper cutie miracle beauty.
There's two of them now.
We should leave.
Hold on.
There's two of
So
them
you're the
now.
one I heard about. Mizuki and Kizuna told me about you earlier.
Okay.
Huh. You just pictured me in a leotard, didn't you?
No.
Oh, it's a pervert! Somebody call the police!
I am the police.
Oh, come to think of it, you were on the quiz show last night, weren't you? Your name started with an R, I think.
Yeah.
Mr. Rero Taro, was it?
What?
It's Ryuki!
What?
I see. Mr. Ryuki Rerotaro.
Oh, hey, it's eyeball time. What's an effective way of training? I don't know. It's for training the Diotade. It's good for butt lifting too.
I don't think there's anyone from our generation that doesn't know who he is. He's famous for having a sharp tongue. He used to write a bunch of completely lame articles and critiques online. He used to start up stupid internet drama crap on Twitter, too.
Damn.
Amame has a pretty sharp tongue herself.
His main job was being the CEO of Music Food.
Music
I guess
food?
that's like the president of the company?
What?
I think I read an article online that said he started the business when he was 22.
But his history before then is shrouded in mystery. And no one knows anything about his childhood, right?
Yeah, he was a pretty mysterious figure.
Music Food is a subscription music service. It basically focuses on Japanese music, so it's not a widely known service online. But they do have 10 million subscribers, so I'm sure they make a good profit.
You could say I'm a part-timer. It's just me and my mom back home, so money's tight. I don't have time to go to college or a specialty school.
But Mommy is so smart. She always has the best grades, even though she doesn't go to class much.
I've been busy with my part-time job and dance practice.
Where do you work?
I work as a mermaid at a gaudy maid cafe called Sunfish Pocket. Mermaids are what they call the maids that work there.
They wear these cute mermaid outfits as they serve the
So it's
customers.
you. Okay.
I know because
I know
used
that.
to work at Sunfish Pocket a long time
You
ago.
did?
Mommy works there at night after dance practice.
Don't tell anyone, but until about 11.
Even when you were 17.
Yes, ever since I was 16.
That's a violation of Article 61 of the Labor Standards Act, though it would be the employer who would be penalized.
I lied to the manager about my age, so according to my profile, I'm 20 years old right now.
That's a bit...
I'm sorry. Please don't arrest me.
Labor Standards Law, Article 61, declares you cannot employ anyone younger than 18 from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. About the incident last night.
I was watching the live stream of that.
Oh no! No, her bones!
Mommy turned into a skeleton!
It's an X-ray. Anyway, the coat does have some nice femurs.
Oh my fucking
I'd
god.
love to get inside those for a taste of the marrow.
Oh my
What's wrong
fucking
with
god.
you?
Tama and Date would fucking get along. I can see a Mame's skeleton. It's a Mame Doi. Her friends call her Mame. It's a window. The students' desks.
This is an all-girls school, so obviously there are only female students.
Okay.
So it's not like I don't understand why you'd want to stroke that chair, but
I do
What?
not.
German suplex.
Clack, clickety clack. I boiled a potato and my socks in a sack.
Mr. Ryuki.
Are you okay?
The song Ryuji was singing was German Soapbox, I think. That what? Do you know what a
Oh, today is
suplex
February
is?
11th? National Foundation Day.
Oh, right. Then why are you at school?
Well, how do I put this? I just felt compelled.
What?
I can only wear this uniform and attend this school for about another month or so.
So I invited Mame, and we just kind of ended up here.
Iris and Amame are third years. They'll be graduating soon.
Why were we on the show last night?
Mizuki didn't tell you?
She did, but I want to double check, just in case.
The agency I belong to, Lemniscape, received a request for me to appear. They wanted me and one more person to participate as a pair, but we couldn't find anyone with an opening in their schedule, and that's why Mizuki ended up going instead.
About the incident
I'm
last
sorry,
night.
I don't know anything about it. It did feel like some sort of paranormal phenomenon, though.
Paranoid.
Like I mentioned last night, maybe that body teleported here from some other world. The other half could have been absorbed into some other dimension, and that split the body in two.
Speaking of which, there are rumors that people who watched that video and disappeared could have also been swallowed into another dimension.
What?
Iris is sitting on a chair.
Leering at an 18-year-old. That's a bit creepy, don't you think?
I was not leering. Iris is just sitting on a chair. I have no further commentary.
Now you're trying too hard.
Well, what do you want me to say?
Without a hit of lecturer's intent, I'm looking at Iris sitting on a chair. What's this about being swallowed in another
The similar
dimension?
video went viral about half a year ago.
The Bats 490 video. Supposedly people who saw it suddenly vanished.
That's 490. Kizuna mentioned the same thing.
So, they say those who went missing were taken into another dimension.
What?
Yes,
So did I.
But you two haven't disappeared.
that's because we haven't decoded it.
There's a code hidden inside Bats 490.
They say the code reveals a specific location.
You have
Okay.
to go there to get taken into another dimension.
And the people who decrypted the code all said the same thing before vanishing.
I've learned the secret of the world.
But no one knows what that secret is.
Hello?
Genny, I told you to wait for me at the gate, didn't I?
Yeah, but I got here a bit early.
His name is Gen Ishiagane. He's the owner of the fusion restaurant Brahman in Golden Yokocho. No, I'm sure you already know that.
Yeah, I've been there many times, but why is Gen here?
Ah, if it isn't Mr. Ryuki. Are you here to investigate that case by any chance?
Yes, I was talking to Iris about it.
I also watched the quiz show last night. Several people I know were on it.
Is there a code hidden in the new video? I'd like to try
You're more
Mr.
than
Gen's
welcome to visit
cooking.
anytime.
Genny's cooking is amazing. Everything he makes is so good. My tongue could fall right off. Personally, I think his place and Matsushita Diner are competing for the #1 spot.
Come on now, don't compare my restaurant with a place like that. The cooking there was superb when Takeru was still the man behind the chef's knife, but now it's his son Ota running things. He doesn't know the first thing
Got
about
him.
cooking.
Ota roasting.
These dishes are missing the most important condiment. I drove here to pick up Amame and Iris. I need them to help out at work tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry, Genny. Something came up.
Oh, I see.
I'm free though. I can still help.
That'd be great.
You two are close with Gen, huh?
Yeah, we're just a big ol' happy threesome.
Please don't.
That was a weird way to phrase it.
Amame visited Brahman a lot, even back when it was in Yotsuya.
Once it moved to Golden Yokocho, I took Iris there.
You've been to Brahman too, Mr. Ryuki?
Of course. I've been there several times. Mr. Date took me there.
Mr. Date?
Mr. Date.
So you must know Mr. Date too, Genny.
I've known him for a long time. We're so close we've seen each other's buttholes.
What?
Wow, what a small world.
Is she really going to ignore the butt part?
Why were we able
Are
to
you
get
asking
in
me as I'm
easily?
wearing this mask? It was fine. The security for this school is practically non-existent. There are tons of places on the grounds without any fences or security cameras.
So you didn't walk in through the front gate?
I couldn't have, dressed like this. A guard would have stopped me.
There's a reason he always wore the mask. He would scare people if he took it off. I haven't seen him without a mask. Supposedly it's something he was born with. He got called a monster when he was a kid.
Well, I think we got enough info here for now. Ryuki, wanna get going?
Sounds good.
Some shit's about to go down.
You're going back
Yo,
to
we've
your
got a
place?
limo?
Yeah. I want to reorganize the information I have so far.
Then why don't you just do it in this limousine?
Oh, right. I guess I could.
Recite the sutras.
Essence of the Sutra of Great Wisdom, which permits us to go further. The Bodhisattva of the true freedom through the deep practice of the Great Wisdom. O Sariputra, phenomena are no different to emptiness. Emptiness is no different to phenomena. Phenomena return to emptiness. Emptiness becomes phenomena. This incomparable mantra tells us, on, together, further than beyond.
Shut up! Stop shouting!
But you surprised me. I thought that the ghost of an S&M pervert with a police uniform fetish who died in a tanning booth had come to haunt me.
Haven't
What?
I showed you this body many times over the past 6 months?
I'm still not used to it. Your body is semi-transparent, and I can only see you in the left side of my vision. So, why did you come out?
I thought it would be easier to talk to you this way. Honestly,
What do you think of
reeks
this car?
Bad taste. Makes me want to puke just looking at it.
Keep talking like that, and I'll throw you out the window.
Then you'd be a goner too. I'm the one driving this car, you know.
Right now, I'm using the car camera to steer the car remotely. I of course control the gas and brakes. I send signals electronically. It's technically a self-driving car.
Why don't you take the leap and buy a different car?
I can't. This car is all I have of my parents.
Oh.
Your parents passed away, didn't they?
Yeah, in an airplane crash when I was young. From then on, I was living with my younger brother. But 6 years ago, he also.
Isn't that what you're investigating for?
Yeah, but remember what Mr. Date and Iris said?
For
some reason, just the right half. I could travel through time and space.
Maybe that body
Oh my God.
teleported here from some other world. The other half could have.
Don't tell me you believe that.
No, just for some reason it's stuck in my head.
There isn't much useful information to sort out in the first place.
True.
If I had to say one thing, it would be the ViewCube video and that QR code link. By the way, I'm going to cut down on the word salad and call it QR video from now on.
Got it.
The teeny bit of information we got from that QR video is pretty much all we have.
You don't know? I think it was about half a year ago, a video similar to that one went viral. Everyone was talking about it online.
The Bat
Mysterious
490.
video known as Bats 490, correct? There's a code hidden inside Bats 4. They say the code reveals a specific location.
Everyone who visits that place is said to have gone missing. They all left behind the same message. I've learned the secret of the world. Hey, Tama. Is Bats 490 still up anywhere on the internet?
I looked it up. Here it is.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh. Rip me, burn me. Computer. Fourth? 36?
I have no idea what it's supposed to mean.
Yeah, what?
They say there's a hidden message inside, but I can't even tell where we're supposed to look.
Where did Bat
Same
490
as the
come
QR
from?
video. It was originally uploaded to ViewCube. Then it spread from there. The account holder is unknown.
In any case, Bats 490 is the only lead we have right now. If we can figure it out...
Can't you trace
maybe
the
it'll
account
lead
back to the
QR.
IP?
Ryuki,
Incoming
you got
call.
a call. It's from Mizuki.
Mizuki?
I'm connecting her.
Oh, Ryuki? I got your number from boss.
What is it?
I remembered something about Bats 490. I thought maybe it could lead to a clue.
What did you remember?
Someone in my class at school actually figured it out. He decoded the hidden message in Bats 490.
He did?
His name is Shoma Enda.
Oh!
So I would go find him. Anyway, see ya.
Shoma. Isn't that?
Andy's Komeji's.
Shoma, you know what happened last night, right? The QR code displayed on that sign. There was a link in it leading to a video. We're calling it the QR video. I wanted to talk to you about it. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
What are you making?
What are you making? Don't tell me it's a bomb. Just to confirm, your father is Andes Komeji, and his real name is Yoneharu Enda. Is that right?
Oh wait, we should probably
What's
look
that
at
on
it.
top? Looks like earthenware. Maybe it's some sort of device?
It's a CRT TV. But do you think you can pick up digital broadcast?
It could, with a dedicated tuner.
A CRT TV, there's a strange perfusion on top. It's a family altar. It's a toy robot. It's an old-fashioned chest of drawers. Is this a puppet for the quiz? It's a machine part.
I heard you went to the same elementary school as Mizuki? She's actually the one who told me about you. You know about the video called Bats 490, right? I have a feeling it's related to the QR video somehow. You solved the code in Bats 490, didn't you? And it showed you a certain location. Am I right?
He's completely ignoring you.
Maybe because he's wearing headphones.
No, that's not it. There's no sound coming from
You
him.
can tell?
The chastity belt on his heart must be locked tightly.
What kind of metaphor is that?
You won't be able to see his uvula unless you open that lock.
What?
So what you mean is,
He probably won't speak unless you can find the key to his heart.
There might be a key somewhere in this room.
A key to open the lock on his heart.
That robot is so cool.
God, please help.
You can help yourself.
Do you want to watch TV together?
It's a TV stand.
Why don't you try going under the kotatsu?
He'd probably run away.
A kotatsu, it's very warm.
What is that?
It looks like a robot. I tried searching, but it looks like it's not commercially available.
Okay.
A homemade robot, huh?
Hey, Shoma. Would you mind showing me the robot in your closet?
Huh? How do you know about that?
Oh, well,
Tell him you heard it from Kameji.
right. I heard about it from Mr. Komeiji.
From my dad?
That's right.
Okay then, just for a bit, okay?
Robot.
You made that?
Yeah. I call it Robata.
All by yourself?
Uh-huh. There's a junk shop in Akiba. I got all the parts there. This robot only has one tire. It uses a gyro to keep its balance. Fine-tuning it is really hard.
Compliment strongly.
Really amazing. I can't believe a grade schooler made a robot all by himself. A genius like you must be 1 in 100 million.
No, I'm not that special.
Looks like the lock is open.
Looks like it.
A robot. It's a toy robot. Okay.
One of the parts for Robata. The robot running around. I want to upgrade it. I'm trying to make it so it can carry my weight. Yeah. Andy's Komeiji is my dad. I'm sorry. I don't really want to talk about him.
Why not?
Well, because why does it matter?
About Komeji's connection to the Yakuza.
Oh, you're probably right.
About
She's just a
Mizuki.
classmate. We're not friends or anything. I don't talk to her much.
Do you wish you could talk to her more?
No. Of course not.
Even though she's cute?
That Uggo? She's not cute at all.
He's got the. He don't get the fucking
His temperature
cooties.
is rising. That was clearly a lie.
Yeah, I could tell.
Don't get the cooties.
Now, I think it's about time we get back to why I'm here.
I solved it.
Hmm?
The BATS 490 code. I solved it. I have to go soon, so I'll tell you the short version.
That's fine. Please just tell me. The video's hidden message pointed to a certain location, right?
Yeah.
And where is that?
Horodori Lab. The Horodori Institute of Genetics.
Oh boy.
I heard about it last night on the news.
Oh shit, it's a Zero Escape thing. The Zero Escape dudes. Like the Among Us. Among Us! I don't know why I didn't go for the low-hanging fruit joke first. But as I was saying, it's the same model
I am
of...
Chikara Horodori, the director of this research institute.
It's the same space suits, the oxygen suits that were in...
He hasn't retired yet. His 60th birthday was last.
What skill can defeat an old man? No. So as I was saying, like when they go out on the moon, it's the same thing. A scientist wearing the typical protective garb. A robotic arm.
Looks like a grotesque monster might be trapped inside.
I actually like grotesque things.
Yeah, I know.
Oh boy.
I know of him, but I haven't met him in person. I've only
Okay.
read some articles about him online. He's the CEO of a music distribution company. I'm the director of a genetics research institute. We have nothing in common.
About
We
this
mainly
institute.
conduct research on gene therapy through genome editing here. Are you familiar with genome editing?
Site-specific nucleases. An artificial restriction enzyme
Oh,
known
boy.
as CRISPR-Cas9 is commonplace these days. Genome editing is a technique that uses this enzyme to splice, replace, and bind any base sequence of DNA.
I
In
didn't
other
understand
words,
at all.
It's technology that rewrites DNA.
Indeed. Last year, we developed a revolutionary genome editing method we call ERGE. With this, genetic diseases that were previously too difficult to treat. For example, severe congenital heart disease.
So there's gonna be some like human experimentation going on. You're kidnapping them to work on them.
Even immortality is achieved. Oh, but I don't mean your body will be invincible. Death can still occur via trauma, ingesting poison, viral infections, this sort. However, it can make death due to old age a thing of the past.
Can Purge really do that?
Indeed. The body's deterioration due to aging can be prevented by rewriting all of its DNA, maintaining a permanent state of youth. However, this has not yet been proven. But it won't be long until our hypothesis is substantiated. The ultimate
Because you're
freedom
testing
that
on
humanity
people.
has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
About the QR
It
video.
was mentioned on the news, but the video itself wasn't broadcasted, so I had...
Then you don't know about Bats 490.
What is that?
It's a video that's very similar to the QR video.
He's lying out of his ass.
I
He's
actually
lying.
came here to ask you about it. There's a hidden code in the video, and I've heard it points to this research institute.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Perhaps someone just made it up.
Jun's estimated time of death.
I was sleeping in my bed at home. They say seniors are early to rise, but that's not true at all in my case. Perhaps that means I'm still young.
Is there anyone who could back your story?
Don't tell me I'm a suspect.
I'm just doing my job. I've always wanted to say that.
Good for you. Your dream came true.
What? What time is it? 8:50. Alright, I have like an hour and a half.
I live alone now. Unfortunately, there's no one with me at home.
Chikara got divorced 6 years ago.
I wish
Some
I could have
children,
played more,
has one daughter.
but
She's 32 years old. His daughter and ex-wife are currently living in Italy.
In other words, there's no one who can corroborate Chikara's alibi.
That's right. Ryuki, don't you think something is off about Chikara?
You think so?
You really are dense. You're dense enough to be the target audience for mobile game ads.
what? Mobile games can be fun. Most of the time, they take you to a page that try to force you to download a different game. It's kind of like advertising fraud.
Huh.
His temperature is abnormally high.
Maybe he has the flu.
Don't make me pluck out your eyebrows from the inside.
Can he do
you
that?
think he's upset about something?
Probably.
Wink sync. Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Wing sync is a simplified version of syncing. You could analyze the brainwaves of a sync subject and temporarily look into their dream. Do you have to do that every time you wing sync?
This guy.
Wing sync is a simplified version of syncing, where you're still taking a look inside their dreams.
And dreams are made from memory, so there shouldn't be anything in there that he doesn't know about.
You're saying
Chikara knows about Bats 490. He was lying to us earlier. Mr. Chikara, can you accompany me to
Wing
the
sync
station?
is a simpler version of syncing. From the eyeball, a strong magnetic wave is shot out to the sync subject. This temporarily numbs the subject's brain and puts their brain into a faux sleep state and induces a dream. By analyzing the faint brain waves emitting during this, we can see parts of the dream. It's not a clear image by any means. To investigate more thoroughly, a regular sync needs to be performed. A wing sync can only be performed once a day due to the high amount of power required. I would need to recharge before performing it again. Personally, I don't like it because of the
I'd
power
like to speak to
consumption.
you in more detail. You do have the right to decline, of course.
Very well. I'll go with you.
Okay. That was easy. Alright, it's Somnium time. Oh, right, I should be writing the script for the video. Hi, boss.
Excuse me, could you go buy some soy sauce for me?
I thought I just heard something.
Ah, you mean the cleaning lady.
Oh, it's just the cleaning lady.
What?
Wait, what?
There's a locker in the corner of the room. Where's Mr.
Who
Date?
knows? He went off somewhere right after you left.
He's probably playing the nipple guessing game.
The
at some
nipple
cabaret
guessing
club and knocked him
game?
a girl right about now. He's on vacation, so I'm sure he's taking a load off while he can.
No, he's taking a load off, alright.
The nipple game is a game in which a man asks a woman to guess where the nipple is while their shirt is on. Even though it's a guy asking a girl to do it, it's kind of problematic.
There hasn't been any progress yet.
What?
The people over at HQ are totally incompetent. They must have had stuff with fermented beans or something. I gave Chikara the usual medicine to put him to sleep.
Are you sure that's okay?
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe there are legality issues.
Oh, don't worry about that. The higher-ups will take care of it for me.
Why are you here?
Why do you ask? I'm the engineer of Abyss. Of course I'm always here.
Yeah, but I've been wondering about something. In November of last year...
You were dishonorably discharged for reasons related to the new Cyclops serial killings, weren't you? You leaked internal police information. Not to mention you aided a criminal in his escape.
I made some arrangements behind the scenes. Pewter is a crucial part of Abyss. I couldn't let them lock him up.
You can do that?
Normally, no. But in this case...
Boss has dirt on members of the executive, judicial, and legislative branches of the government.
I am truly grateful to you, boss.
No need to thank me. You just need to be a good little workhorse. Oh, and it'd be great if you could introduce me
What?
to some good-looking studs while you're at it.
What?
I know.
So why?
A dozen.
Why did you betray? Why did you let him out? He's not that
This is
crucial
kind
a
of
part.
scary.
You get used to it.
I got Tama's report. The QR video seems to be the key to solving this case. And she believes Chikara is linked to the Bats 490 video, which has a striking similarity.
He's extremely suspicious. He must be the culprit.
I think it's a bit early for that conclusion.
But he said he didn't know about the video, right? If he's willing to lie about one thing, he's willing to lie about everything.
I still think that's a bit unreasonable.
Oh, dang it.
In any case, shall we get started? Ryuki, you know what to do. Sync with him.
Say the line, Bart. Alright, time for the Somnium.
Ryuki, this isn't your first time singing. You've delved into Somnia many times in the past 6 months, so I'm sure you...
I can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. It's alright, I know.
Okay then.
So, hold on. This is still a flashback, right? What does this have to do with why Ryuki got, like, fucking traumatized? Did he learn the secret of the world in this dream or whatever?
What is this place?
It looks like something made by an older generation of CG technology.
Back when it was still hyped up as groundbreaking, huh? Hey, did you see someone just now?
Looks suspicious.
Why don't we ask that person there about it?
Who?
You must have a lot of questions, like, what happened to your other half?
Not really.
Must be hard to walk. Bench pressing must be tough too.
You really want me to ask about that stuff?
Yeah.
But hey, isn't benching kinda hard?
Oh, he's got half a
Why are you
person.
talking to a statue?
Damn it, Ryuki. Stop wasting my time. We can only be in Somnium for 6 minutes.
Oh.
Damn it, damn it. This is getting out of hand.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's Chikara. Tama, follow him.
On this side, my genius left brain harnessing my processing power. On this side, my brilliant right brain within
So
which
this
my
guy definitely knows
creativity
something.
Boundless. The very layout mimicking my brain will serve as inspiration for my master.
What's going on here?
I need to be careful. I can't.
This Bionic Body's accidental biology. The Bionic Body Creation Program.
Bio what?
BBAB.
The logical center of the left brain and the creative center of the right. By combining them, I can create a superhuman.
Banger?
Whew, wouldn't want that. I hope I never see you again.
No. You're right.
Chikara in this dream world is just as bonkers as he is in real life.
Just
Looks
us?
like he doesn't want anyone in this room.
Yeah, you can tell by the conscious antibody in front of the door.
Conscious antibody?
They're an embodiment of a sync subject's caution. When you try to access information that the sync E is trying to hide, it overstimulates the synapse. That makes the body emit a ton of norepinephrine, which creates a conscious antibody within the somnium.
Well, what does this conscious antibody do?
You see how it says instant death on his crotch there? If I touch him, a massive delay spike will occur in the sync information transfer system.
Which means...
Touch him and our available time in somnium drops like crazy.
Got it. But how do we get into the room without getting past our do not touch power stance man friend here?
Well, we just need to get rid of the conscious
What if we use that device that Chikara was using to move instant death power stance man?
I'm sorry, instant death power stance man?
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty appropriate name for him.
Anyway, let's check the device first. Looks like the power is...
Let's start by activating the device.
Yeah, let's go.
Somnium scan, activate.
Alright, that's mental lock 1. That's mental lock 2. That's mental lock 3. The computer's mental lock 4.
The lock on that door is open. Past that is a stone statue with no
power. On a stone.
This is Chikara's somnium. Anyway, that door.
Okay. Use the blank, join the blank, and create a blank.
This door is open.
Is this even a door?
That's just how it is in this world. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Oh, it moves sideways.
We're here.
That's the stone statue without power. Let's get closer and check it.
Using the machine in the center, join the two stone statues and create a transcendental superhuman.
Off and on. Is this the...
How do we turn this on?
Why don't you feel around that area?
What area?
Whatever feels right, Tama.
Touch the... what?
The robot arm control PC has been activated.
It's on. You're amazing, Tama.
It says not available. Stone statue activated. Wait, so is it on or off?
Maybe you need to flip the switches for all the statues.
Right. According to the Somnium scan, there are multiple statues. But let's head back to the device first.
How did you know there was a switch there? How did you...
Let's go back to the device.
Oh, wait. Can't we go to the other small room from this room?
How would you do that? It's too high. I can't jump that.
Human, your powers, you can blank to blank if you wanted to.
All right, let's go.
Okay, ready.
A normal jump won't...
We need to think of...
Maybe we can do something with the device in the center.
Okay.
We can go through here. Let's go.
I need to use the bathroom again. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Alright, I'm back. Now we got an hour and a half or so. Hold on, we got another question. What martial art are you good at? None of them. Looks really cool, but it's pretty useless in a fighting gamey.
BBAB. In this experiment, you can combine 2 different brains with different functions. Beginning experiment.
We just need to choose the left and right brain and combine them like Chikara.
What can we choose from?
Left, Maasai warrior, fisherman, and A. Right side was astronaut and archaeologist. We can combine different brain functions of the left and right.
It seemed like Chikara used that to gain some kind of power earlier. So creating a new human means gaining some kind of super...
And you select that power on this?
Oh, I remember seeing another room next to the small room we were in.
Yeah, it was too high, so I couldn't reach.
Maybe we have to give you a power that'll help.
Worth a shot.
Beginning experiment. Please.
The room was high and far. By combining 2 brain functions that'll allow us to move...
What do you choose, Ryuth?
What is NA?
Please select right, left, right. Starting. Experiment successful.
Just like I expected.
Combined, a Maasai warrior's leg strength.
Okay.
And the atmosphere-piercing power of an astronaut to gain super...
Tama, you okay?
I have goosebumps.
It said you gained superhuman leg strength.
Maybe we can get to that other room using that power.
That might be it. Let's give it a shot.
Alright.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
This door isn't.
Okay.
Yo, this song slaps though. All the music with Insomnium is good so far.
All right, let's go.
Okay, ready.
Wow.
What? What? Oh, he's a genetic thing. He's a DNA.
Watching right now.
By stimulating the DNA correlating to high leg strength through imagination, it caused a slight transformation in the base sequence. This small change has allowed for surpassing the limit of telomeres. We can do anything in this simulation world. There are no limits. What a wonderful world.
I guess things worked out.
So every time we do something right, we have to watch this creepy old dude ascend into the sky?
You want to join?
Hell no.
Hey! Okay.
A stone statue?
Activated.
Touch the PP.
This stone statue is...
If they mean an autosport driver, those guys are incredibly skilled. They have...
That skill might be beneficial in other areas than driving too.
Not to mention, there is a car right there.
I see. Using the driving skill.
But look, that says trap. Driving skill alone might not be enough.
Maybe we can combine it with a brain function that's good at avoiding traps.
I don't remember seeing anything like that.
Anyway, let's...
Okay. So a brain function that's good at avoiding traps. Super reaction by the person trapped in blank. 6, no 7 cents. Those who traverse blank experience it.
This store is open.
I wonder if...
Let's go find...
We're here.
Looks like we can open it.
Okay, so this... That's just a shortcut back.
Beginning it.
A car from...
What do you think fits best?
Racer.
Please select.
Archaeologist?
Racer.
Maybe?
Right. Archaeologist select.
Like some kind of fucking National Treasure Nicolas Cage shit? Is he a Nicolas Cage fan?
Experiment successful. driving skill, and an archaeologist's knack for dodge to gain movie protagonist superhuman
It's fucking
driving
Nicolas
skills.
Cage.
It's time for love, Dr. Jones.
That should help us dodge any traps.
Oh, Indiana Jones, I
That's
guess.
so
Is Indiana Jones an archaeologist?
Nowadays, sports cars go up against.
Oh well, this is Shikara's preference. Now let's go back to the room with the card.
Think we can get there from the passage we came from?
Yeah, that should lead you there.
4 minutes now.
We can go through here.
Is Indiana Jones an archaeologist? Hey Siri, what profession is Indiana Jones? Hey Siri, what profession is... Hey Siri, what profession is Indiana Jones?
Okay, I found this on the web for what profession is Indiana Jones. Check it out.
Okay, yeah, he is an archaeologist. Okay. I thought he was like...
All right.
I'll avoid any traps with elegance and grace.
I thought he was like a scientist. Like not an archaeologist, but like... I thought his profession was adventurer. Yo? Psyche Taxi?
That's the trap? I could have done this on my own.
Toma, behind you!
Huh?
Bro, drifting! Let's go!
I can't do this!
Dorito!
Toma, the road!
What about the road?
There is no road!
Dorito!
What?
Step on the gas, gas, gas! Yo, the fucking slide thing! I don't... What is it?
The experiment worked.
What is the name of that anime trope? The bike slide? That's used in every fucking anime and game?
Kara Horadori has done it again. Genetic ecstasy. The corpus callosum is here represented by a treacherous ancient rune.
Okay.
A theory that links this complex and bizarre passage is now complete. But this should be theoretically impossible. No, there is no impossible in this world. No, this is not good. Not good in...
Bro got scoliosis.
Why don't you think of it as some kind of reward cutscene?
The fact that I have to force myself to think that already makes it not a reward.
Bro got scoliosis on his computer there. Bro gonna have to go through a terrible fucking surgery.
Let's turn it on.
Got it.
Touch the penis.
This stone statue is a gambler.
Guess that means they have guts.
So this gambler is known for winning bets when the chips are down.
That must mean they can win the big ones without flinching.
Now let's head back to the central room.
Don't look for it. You can get blank. Blank can be blanked by any person.
We can go through here.
Alright, back to the computer, I'm assuming?
Go.
It's me, Chikara.
What the hell?
It's him.
This is no good. No good. Yes, yes, yes.
What?
Let's test. Chikara's right brain reselection.
Oh, bye.
What's
The room flew away.
The experiment worked! Chikara Horodori has done it again! This right brain reselection is a function that blows away my past. The past I don't want anyone to see. My right brain can be shuffled back into the deck. Goodbye, forbidden memory.
What are we gonna do?
Oh, Jin Yang.
Passageway. Chikara said theoretically impossible, so maybe we did something he wasn't expecting. If we use the device to combine two different brain...
If we could prevent Chikara from using his right brain reselection thing,
He said something about a memory.
NA, maybe?
Yeah,
I assume.
There was something hidden in the room we were in earlier. If only we could pull it back somehow.
we need a big idea here.
Beginning experiment. Please select left, right. Starting experiment. Error.
Error?
It's an error.
I guess NA isn't a job.
I wonder...
What were we supposed to choose?
Well, we want to get back that room.
Something that's good at casting.
Yeah,
Oh,
thinking
fisherman.
outside the box
Okay.
a little. What's...
You have 3 minutes left, Ryuki. Focus.
Get that room...
Aim and...
Oh,
Beginning Please select left, right.
Then what is the point of the NA?
Experiment successful. Combined, a tuna fisherman's pulling skill and a gambler's ability to make the right choice to obtain superhuman luck.
Luck. Is this gonna do anything?
well...
Nagito!
Push back the room that flew away. How's it going?
I think I got something.
Nagito clip?
That must be it.
Make a Nagito joke? Come on.
The experiment worked!
Did it work?
Chikara Horodori good!
I don't care.
The memory I want to leave behind has already been shuffled. This memory's no good either. I thought I deleted it. No. If you succeed with the eternal experiment, my memory... goodbye!
Chikara's memory was replaced with something else.
But it got replaced with another memory he didn't want seen. It might be worth looking into.
Chikara said that if the Eternal Youth
So if we complete the research on that device...
we might be able to defeat Instant Death Power Stance Man over there and get into the room he's guarding.
That stone statue is a little different.
Yeah, you're right.
That stone statue has...
Chikara's face hastily...
Chikara said that using Purge, he can create an ageless and undying body.
But if we use the stone statue...
Turn it on.
Oh no.
What's the problem?
Seeing this face... Are you sure about turning it on?
We've invested too much already. There's no other way.
Fine, okay.
Touch his penis.
Oh, you didn't want to touch the crotch because of Chikara's...
My theory is almost complete. The creator of a man blank who is blank.
It would be nice to create even.
And something that will let us get rid of instant death power stance man.
Beginning experiment. Please select left, NA, right. Chikara selected. Starting experiment.
It has to be NA since that's the one we never used.
Error.
I guess.
I wonder what it...
What is it for? The creator of a man blank who is blank.
These people look for bugs during software development. They have the skill to find critical bugs, as some people call them organic machines, for how good their review skills are.
Aren't they the people who walk into walls over and over to break the game and all?
They do need a hell of a lot of perseverance. I'm an AI, and even I respect them.
If there was something off, they might be able to find it.
Everything about this place is off. These people, they have some, aren't they? Do.
Okay, can we turn them on?
Minutes. Hurry for you.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
These people look for bugs during software development.
Oh.
Of a what dream? The creator of a man who transcends death is...
A warrior of the Maasai tribe. A nomadic, they have great physical ability and are skilled with spears. Among Maasai warriors,
They're famous for...
if they can beat a lion with spears or...
is me. But how do I...
It would be nice to create...
And
beginning. Please select left, right, start.
Oh, it worked? I selected a random one.
Maasai warrior's battle skill and Chikara's genetic engineering knowledge to create an undying and unaging warrior.
Funny that the machine is on a first-name basis with Chikara.
Now we can finally beat up instant death power stance man.
All right.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
Go, Tama.
Let's go!
Kill him!
Now! He did it!
The experiment worked. Oh, happy, happy, happy. Why should humans die? What a waste it is to perish. Research results are splendid. But now is not the time. Not now.
If Chikara gets in our way again, no amount of time is enough time. Let's go.
This stone statue is Chikara's memory that he doesn't want to be seen.
Turn it on.
Touch the PP.
A 9 stone statue.
9. 9 in Roman numerals.
What is the significance of 9?
Maybe he has 9 mistresses.
Or maybe he's being sued by 9 people.
This stone statue.
Should we go back to the central device?
Let's do it.
Oh, but first... What should I do to relax? Hot yoga.
We can go through here. Did you decide what two brain functions?
Yeah.
Beginning it. Please select left.
Not yet.
A.
Where the fuck is my webcam? Webcam? Where? Where's my webcam? Hold on. Webcam. Video capture device. You can't see my fucking reaction, but my mouth is agape. Nyax! Why the fuck? Where is my camera? Hold on, I'll be right back. Here it is. Hi, hello. I don't know when my camera decided to stop working. But my mouth is fucking agape.
9 selected. Starting experiment.
This again? What?
My mouth is fucking agape.
Experiment successful.
They were in the original game, right? They're the cult
Nice
that...
laws.
NA and 9.
Nice.
They're the cult that fucking Iris was scared of. They're real? I thought that was just Iris's...
That's 490.
I thought that was Iris's brain tumor just acting up. Have I not been streaming this whole time? No, I have been. It just... Okay.
Welcome. I'm the president of the Japanese Nizatlaws branch, Tokiko Shigure.
I apologize for visiting so late at night. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department.
Mr. Ryuki, is it? Mamoru, my secretary, has already informed me.
Wait, it's dude! Is it the same dude?
Furua's murder.
Say something funny.
Funny. There, I said it.
Got him. Something funny.
Your badge.
That's something phony.
What is this? A vaudeville routine? That wasn't funny at all.
Yeah, but I'm also her bodyguard. I used to be a bodyguard for a certain politician until the end of last year. He was a piece of human garbage. Slugged him in the face and resigned.
Yo!
Thanks to an acquaintance introducing me.
Let's go sell an acquaintance. Iris?
I was only hired recently. I don't know much about it, really.
That's the nonupal X, the symbol of knives.
Non-upal means consisting of 9. You know how there's single, double, triple? Non-upal is the 9th.
So non-upal X means 9 X's?
Hold on. I'm gonna upload the first... The VOD for today's stream will be in 2 parts. No, hold on. I want to cancel that export. Delete forever. I'll just stitch all the VODs together.
Seems so.
Did you know that Nizatlaz is derived from 9x at lozenge, referring to a diamond shape? In other words, Nizatlaz means the 9 X's of the diamond. Judging by the way you asked that, I assume that's Jin's estimated time of death?
Well, yes.
I was in Okinawa from the night of the 8th.
Iris! This is kind of sussy of you! Iris!
I returned to Tokyo late
I checked the logs for hotels and airports. For smartphone, it's true that Tokiko was in Okinawa from the 8th to the 10th.
So she has an alibi.
As long as you presume Jin's body wasn't brought back with her from Okinawa.
I had a very hard time finding the place. After all, NICE is a secret organization hidden from the public.
That's a good thing Boss just happened to know someone who knew this location.
Even after I got inside the building, it wasn't easy. The guards, the security gates. If I hadn't met Mamoru at the entrance, I probably wouldn't even have made it to this.
I know about Abyss, and I know it's trustworthy. That's why I let you through to talk to the president.
Anyway, I was surprised. I had heard of NICE, the secret organization, but I thought it was just an urban legend.
Yeah, I thought it was just Iris's brain
There's
doing...
been all sorts of gossip about us. Some claim we're a secret society of Satanists, or that we have something to do with a sequence of binary code that came from space. But that's all nonsense. Made up stories.
So was that real or what?
Passed on.
Was she right?
Rumors are quite a terrifying thing. NICE is a perfectly legitimate ideological society. Our headquarters are located in New York, with many branches in cities throughout the world. This is one such branch. This is a common misconception, but NICE is not a religious organization. We are a group of like-minded individuals who act together based on a certain understanding of the universe.
And that is?
The simulation theory. Have you heard of it?
That the world is an artificial simulation of reality created by someone or something. That's the theory.
You're saying everything in this world we're living in isn't real?
Yes. It's a false world constructed with specific rules by a program. And if it is made by a program, there must by necessity be imperfections, edges. To find these seams, or to create them.
Why would you do that?
If you tear at the seams of a cloth, it will unravel, and a hole will be created. Thusly, we will tear at the seams of the program until it is unraveled, and its people are emancipated. That is our ultimate goal.
This old hack has completely lost it.
The intersection between the warp and weft. That's where the seam can occur.
I don't understand.
You will someday. It is a prophecy. It will be
What is that?
It's a hand sign we use. It's meant to resemble the sign behind me. Considering the fact that you are here, I assume it would be pointless. Indeed. I had my subordinates create that video. Bats 490 was an ARG. Just a game, but there was a high-level encryption hiding a message within. We have been seeking high IQ individuals with the capability to decode it. The purpose was to recruit them into knives.
So it's just a
recruit. Video was made for the same reason?
I am aware of that video. I saw it on the news. However, it's completely unrelated to knives. I assume someone made it with the intent to imitate Bats 490.
What do you think, Tama?
Wink sync time?
What is going on here?
Maybe she's not thinking about...
Her mind is completely blank?
Maybe she reached a state of selflessness.
Do you mean the man from Horadori Institute of Genetics?
So you do know. I'm actually here because of a tip I got from him.
Shikara is under arrest?
No, he was just released earlier. We didn't have enough evidence to keep him detained.
I see. Shikara is a former member of NICE, though this was over 20 years ago. When he left us, he became an avid believer in the Order of Percent.
Order of Percent?
It's an organization that split off from NICE. You could say they are a sect. The Order of Percent is a religious sect, whereas we are an ideological society. Despite our common roots, we are heading in completely different directions.
Then how did Chikara know that NICE created Bats 490?
I wouldn't know about that. Perhaps he asked an acquaintance from NICE.
I don't trust that.
What is it?
Are you perhaps a Freyer?
Freyer?
Frey.
Person within you.
What?
I will ask you one more time. Are you a Freyer?
A Freyer? Are you talking to me, the player? They know the world's a video game. So that thing about giving them spoilers from the first game wasn't just like a throwaway thing. They know this is a video game. Yes.
Hey, Ryuki.
As I thought. Then you've realized this world is fictional. Am I correct?
Danganronpa!
Ryuki, what's gotten into you?
Then please tell me the nil number. If you truly are a Freya, you should know it.
0? Is it 9? Is it 69 420?
So you don't know. In other words, you lied.
Oh good. She saw right through it. I thought that I could get her to keep talking if I faked my way through it.
Way to go.
What is a nil number? What is a Freyer? Frey. Right. I remember now.
It was written on that sign.
Frey to free. Frey can mean fight, but it can also mean to wear out or tear.
Remember what Tokiko said. Their ultimate goal is to break down this world and...
Miss Shigure, are you sure NICE didn't make the QR video?
We did not.
But the word Frey was written on that sign in the QR code.
We of NICE are only involved in Bats 490, which we created half a year ago. We are not the ones who created the QR video. The word Frey being displayed on that sign must be a coincidence.
That can't be just a coincidence.
Oh, but it can. After all, we are living in nothing but a false world created by a program. And such programs always have some glitches lurking under the surface. We call such glitches scenes. Coincidences like this are a manifestation of such glitches.
What?
Proof of imperfection. The appearance of Jin's corpse is also likely to be an example of such phenomena.
What?
Are you familiar with the Philadelphia experiment?
It's a top-secret military experiment that's said to have taken place in the American city of Philadelphia on October 28th, 19... A powerful electromagnetic wave was fired towards the USS Eldridge. a destroyer-class warship. Supposedly, the reason for doing this was to conceal the ship from but as soon as the experiment began, something strange happened. The Eldridge was enshrouded in a greenish mist. Then afterward, it appeared at a military port in Norfolk, nearly 200 miles away from the shipyard in Philadelphia. Sometime later, it reappeared in its original position again.
So you're saying it teleported?
Well, it's nothing but an urban legend. Just an occult story with low credibility.
Yes, exactly. When the USS Eldridge returned to Philadelphia, there were several sailors on board. Some of them had melted like a rotten banana, while others ended up with their bodies entirely burned and blackened. Others were said to have merged with the steel hull, their bodies having become a piece of the ship. Does that sound familiar?
You mean Jin? Are you saying his right half teleported here?
It isn't impossible, if a seam was torn, that is.
Impossible.
Yagi Park. So I'll need to write things
You
down.
like this park, don't you, Reed?
I feel calm when I'm around nature. It's like I can feel the buzz inside me quieting down. Tama, what do you think of what Tokiko said earlier?
Sorry.
Is something like teleportation really possible?
Hey, come on. I told you the Philadelphia experiment is just...
How else can you explain what happened with Jin? We can't deny that his right half suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
Jeez. Then why don't we find out for ourselves?
What do you mean? You want to go to the studio right now?
No need. Just close your eyes.
My eyes?
Just do it.
Okay.
What?
What the? Did we teleport here?
Are you serious?
We're in Studio Devita.
It just seems that way. We're not actually. Last night, I scanned every nook and cranny of the scene. What you're looking at now is what I replicated using that data.
Wow. It's like I'm acting. The corpse looks so real.
Want me to put a mosaic over it?
Uncensored is fine.
Now, less digressing and more investigating. Your objective is to solve the mystery behind the sudden appearance of Jin's right half.
All right.
Virtual reality activation. The VR allows you to walk around the scene and gather information. Common special vision modes such as X-ray mode can be applied to everything. But changing the special vision mode, what you can expect will change. Utilize this to reveal hidden information.
Wow.
That's because I've gathered all data from the... The questions for the quiz...
It's a seat for the quiz show contestants. Okay, so there's like a live studio audience back here, or what? I can see the back of the set. There are a bunch of mannequins here. Could he be a mannequin?
I wonder how deep this sign is in...
What do we do at...
Right. What's this?
Breathe first, a mixture of potassium chlorate, sulfur, and red phosphorus. This is probably a fire starter. It would ignite very easily. The fuse is coiled up and extends from there. By the way, the fuse includes an oxidizing agent, so it can continue to burn even inside the bomb. Finally,
So it followed the bomb,
fuse
it
is a
swallowed the
powder
bomb.
mixture of iron oxide. This is a substance that causes a thermite reaction. When ignited, it creates heat of over 3,000.
Situation of corpse internals.
The bottom part of the signboard is stuck pretty deep in there.
There's a bit of a curve at the tip. kind of like a man's, you know what?
Couldn't you have compared it to a fishhook or something?
Hold on, game?
Well, it won't come out easily. Whoever stuck it in probably...
Of course not. A signboard would be useless unless it's standing.
It's useless unless it's standing?
Let's not go there.
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh, it's eyeball time. What ability might be useful against old men? Straight lead. Alright, thought you meant like a bullet.
Like I mentioned yesterday, based on the time his corpse appeared, rigor mortis seems to be fading already. It's not completely gone yet, but the body, it should take more time to get to the stage if it's been on a rooftop in the winter. That's why I think this corpse was kept indoors.
Okay.
It's a sign.
Yeah.
Getting a better look at it. It looks like something tied to his waist. It's like a spider's thread.
My analysis concludes that this is a CNT, or carbon nanotube. Graphene sheets with the thickness of a single carbon atom. These were rolled into a cylindrical shape to make these nanotubes. The diameter is about 0.4 nano. A single nanometer is 1/1000th of 1 meter, so it's not visible to the naked eye.
What? But
That's because this thread is made by bundling multiple CNTs. I've also enhanced your vision so you'd be able to see it.
So,
by the way, CNTs are extremely durable. They're elastic and hard to break, and said that their theoretical maximum tensile strength. Anyway,
the ceiling. So they dropped the body from the ceiling.
that way, over by that red lamp.
And when they pulled the lights, the body dropped. So the body was up on the ceiling, and when they pulled the light, the body dropped.
What's this?
it's the light switch.
The CNT is tied to it.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. Using the clues we've gathered so far, we should be able to solve the mystery.
You mean the mystery of how Jin's body appeared? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yep.
The truth reenactment allows you to find the truth with all the pieces you've gathered. It's
Let's get on that
closing
note. First
argument.
thing, about that power outage when the body appeared.
Da, da, da. Sorry, I'm writing stuff. About the power outage.
I was wondering about that too. The lights came back on way too quick. Plus, if the power did go out,
But the stream went on, no problem.
So it wasn't an outage. The lights were switched.
So how did the lights get turned off?
Well, I think I know what did it.
The light switch, right?
That's the switch that powers the lighting.
Yeah, let's not overthink this. Someone simply walked up and flipped this switch.
But no
Did
one
we
was
see
near the
anyone?
switch when the lights went out. Let's try to think of something else.
By dropping the body, and the lights went out at the same time. Someone was up on the roof, and they dropped the body, which also pulled the lights at the same time. But why?
There were bundled CMTs tied to the body. They were routed through the ceiling beams and onto the lights.
But a dead body can't pull strings.
No, but it can fall. From the ceiling, I mean.
Now that you mention it, heard something hit the floor right after the lights went.
The body fell from the ceiling and tugged on the CNT, which caused the...
But why turn out
So
the
on to
light?
the next question. The corpse was hidden up in the ceiling, right? Then how did it fall?
Could it have been this?
The body must have been placed up in the ceiling, like it would stay up there while the body is still stiff. But as time passes and rigor mortis lessens...
And that's what made it fall down. Now, for the final question, why did the body explode and...
Well, that can be explained...
Using the...
It's because of the contraption set up inside the body. The ignition agent combusted from the impact of the body hitting the ground. The fire went up the coiled fuse and onto the substance that triggered a thermite reaction. The substance was eventually ignited.
So that interval between the fall and explosion was because of the time it took for the fire to reach the end of the fuse. I get it. It was hard to find traces of that trick because it was such an analog method.
All right, I think we're starting to figure things out here. So you can turn off this VR space now.
No, not yet. That was just a rehearsal. We still have the main show.
What do you mean?
We're recreating the culprit's actions.
Are you telling me to do that?
You're the only actor here, aren't you?
Actor?
So, I'm Tama, the director and camera operator. Now that I'm in the director's chair, I'm not going to tolerate shoddy acting.
Are we recording something?
Of course we are. We're testing a theory here, so we need to create something that can be viewed objectively.
I have no idea what you're going on about.
Check your stupid mouth, you third-rate bit-part actor! Are you too much of a moron to figure this out without the director having to tell you everything?
But...
Just zip it and play the culprit. If we're doing this, we're going for the Academy Award.
Academy?
Like, the nuts?
Enough! Let's get this started!
Is Academy Award trademark?
Ready? Action!
Hi! I'm, the culprit who killed Jin. Now, prepare to witness an amazing show featuring this corpse.
Not only is your acting amateurish, but I don't even understand what kind of character you're trying to play here.
I am an amateur.
Well, this is just the beginning, so I'll give you a pass for now.
Let's start with the positioning of the body.
I hope his acting skills gets better throughout the game.
Well... It was right here. The body was placed so it was hung like a bridge between two beams.
You can place it like this because it was stiff from rigor mortis. So that's how they did the light trick.
Carbon nanotubes, CNT, were tied to the body. The CNT went up the beams and extended downward onto the light switch.
CNT is too thin to be seen with the naked eye, so no one noticed it.
I've got it all set up. Now I just need to wait for the rigor mortis to subside.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in character?
Boy! I sure hope the corpse gets softer soon.
But why have it automatic like this? Why not just drop it from the ceiling? Unless the culprit is someone there.
It needs to be soft and squishy. Like an octopus.
This scene makes no sense.
I'm cutting it out.
You made me do it.
And after time passed, rigor mortis began to subside.
The body falls, and the impact sets off the ignition agent inside it. The fire travels up the fuse line.
Soon after,
BAM! A body appears, as if it teleported in out of nowhere. Sometime later, the burning fuse inside the body reaches
Someone would need to be... It was automatic. The only reason it would be automatic is if they couldn't... The culprit couldn't drop it, meaning they had to be at the scene of the crime. They had to be either one of the contestants or Komeiji.
And that is the truth behind the corpse's sudden appearance and explosion.
Good work. I got some nice footage of the reenactment.
I still don't understand why the acting was necessary.
So someone at the scene of the crime whose name is 6 letters or less, and first name is 6 letters less, and last name is 4 letters or less. The only ones is Mizuki, which we tried, and Iris.
That corpse didn't tell.
Of course it didn't. Though the culprit obviously wanted it to seem that way.
Half of a body just suddenly appearing out of nowhere, just like the Philadelphia experiment. Someone went through all that trouble to make it look like something strange occurred.
I think they also wanted to draw.
And
as
this
much
is connected
attention
to
as possible
Naya,
that
so it could be Iris.
all so they could spread that QR video.
If it's last name, first name...
No. Got it.
What is Boss's real name?
A folding. It's a folding chair.
Please don't be right.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. So my theory was dumb and stupid.
That half of a body. Just someone went through all that trouble to make.
I think they also wanted
Why?
to draw as much attention as possible to that sign. All so they could spread that.
Why spread the QR video?
The culprit must have wanted the body to fall during the light. It would have been pointless otherwise. But could they really predict when rigor mortis would dissipate so?
The culprit didn't put the corpse up on the ceiling beams while it was completely stiff. It had to have been after the body had started to soften, just slightly. That way, they could estimate that the body would fall in a few hours or so. The stream was scheduled for a whole 6 hours. The culprit was fine as long as the body fell sometime during that period.
That body fell from the studio ceiling.
There could be other people. There were other people on the thing, right?
If it fell sideways when it landed, the culprit's plans would have been.
Yes, like you said, it would have been just like a man's you-know-what.
Again with that joke? Besides, it is not useless when it's not erect.
Exactly.
What?
There was another purpose to the sign. It's the same reason darts and rockets have tails.
I get it. The cut surface would naturally face the ground because of that sign. It was meant to control the body's posture as it fell.
It's like a weight.
Their goal was to make it seem like a supernatural phenomenon. That's why they couldn't leave the CNT on the scene.
Because it would give away the trick?
Right.
So that's why they caused a thermite reaction and destroyed the CNT. So, to wrap it all up, the culprit's motive was to make this seem like a supernatural phenomenon and to spread—
I don't know if that's all there is to it.
I wonder why Jin was chosen.
Who knows?
Where could his left side be?
It hasn't been found yet. Anyway,
Well, we know
starting
now.
our search with the people who might have the intel we need is the #1 rule of—
Like,
Jin's right half was up in the studio ceiling. There must be someone who knew about it.
you mean the director, Jinpei Wagai?
Right.
Where is he now?
I've tracked him down using his smartphone GPS. He's in Akihabara right now, at the Maid Cafe Sunfish Pocket.
There he is.
Ah, shit.
Oh, he's sussy! He's got a gun!
Damn!
QTE? Down! Bro got the fucking Matrix in this shit!
Firing your gun in here? Are you insane?
Yeah, could it have hit someone behind us? That's real sussy of you!
There are customers and staff in here.
My bad.
An apology is not gonna cut it.
Several people have called the authorities. The local police should be here soon.
Hey, can't you just let me go?
What?
I told you, my girl's pregnant.
I can't go to jail.
That's why I accepted his offer in the first place. I needed money to take care of my kid.
Accepted whose offer?
Some guy named Terror. I don't know his real name. All my contact with him was through Nile.
What did he ask you to do?
He said,
I'll have to borrow your studio for an hour or so on the 10th before you start preparing for the scene. Don't let anyone near the studio during this time. I need to keep the kid down this lock. If everything goes well, I'll pay you on the night of the 11th.
so me and the staff haven't met this Terror guy. I don't know what happened in the studio either. I had no idea that was gonna happen.
We already used our wing sync on... Come to class 3A at Sekaba High. You get your money.
Ryuki!
Yeah.
Is it Iris? Oh shit!
The director of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori.
No way. It can't be.
What if it was two murderers, Pewter and Boss? Nothing to be done.
Mr. Dante told me about this.
It's all
shrine.
dried
This
out.
is so full of nature.
What?
Just like it's just...
What happened to the winter irises?
Tama, would you mind giving me some support?
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about Chikara's murder.
Are you sure you're okay, Ryu?
What do you mean?
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental toll on you.
I'm fine. More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me? I just need to close my eyes.
Yeah, but... Fine. You are technically my master.
Thanks. It's perfect.
I learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence course. Back when I was a student, my grandma told me
Your grandma? You're literally my eye.
I'm sorry, Ryuki. This might freak you out. There's something I have to tell you. Will you hear me out? The thing, this corpse is so cowardly that
it has no guts!
What?
I know. That was so bad. The joke was over before I even said it. But I just had to do it. I mean, look. The corpse is completely missing its gut. I couldn't let this chance pass me by.
Why is it completely missing its gut? The reason the corpse is on the blackboard is because it doesn't have internal organs anymore. The open space inside the body has a lower pressure from the outside. It's like how suction cups work. Oh! It's time for my fucking... What food do you make when you're visiting your friends? What? Evolved to Date. I became an adultie. Thank you for talking to me so much. All the innards are missing from the right half of the body.
Right side. The cross-section is stuck right onto the blackboard.
What's the estimated time of...
Based on the time the body was discovered, that would make it about 4 hours ago.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th, right around the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
So Tokiko has an alibi, but... Tokiko has an alibi, but she could have sent one of her subordinates to do it.
Well... That's my assumption. I can't think of any other suspect.
Just who?
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
It can't be Tokiko, can it? Tokiko was with me at Chikara's.
But she's the leader of like a super...
And she was in Okinawa.
She's the ultimate supreme leader.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
Something has to... I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow. Chikara was a member of NICE, and he knew about... That's not all. The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon, as if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had...
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation, a false world created by a program.
They've got gang signs?
To give her claim credibility?
I don't know, but it's possible.
What about the security cameras at Sekaba High?
Of course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas of security cameras.
Any cameras on campus?
None. Do you remember what Gen said?
Gen!
The security at Sekaba High is...
About the nightmares,
I think he was lying about the money. Terror probably wanted someone to find Chikara.
You mean he wanted Shinpei to find...
Not necessarily. It might have been for the police. Terror might have predicted that someone from the police would contact Shinpei.
In any case, let's go see Tokiko. I have to talk to her.
Understood. I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
Got it. So when are we gonna get to the part where Date goes fucking missing?
I've been expecting you.
What do you mean?
I mean, I knew you would come see.
These aren't sunglasses. It's a fairy's black bra.
What a degenerate.
About this
As you
room.
know, this is the president's office.
The world is full of rubbish. Such things should all be washed away. That was my thinking when I designed this room.
You designed?
Yes. The flow of water cleanses one's heart, just like the flow of time.
Okay.
Not
Anything
really. She's a
suspicious
kind
sussy about
woman, but I
Tokiko?
obviously wouldn't tell you even if I did know something. As her secretary, it's part of my job to protect her secrets.
Mamoru is an excellent employee. I have complete trust in him.
I'm honored to hear that. I respect you from the bottom of my heart as well.
Yeah.
The symbol of Nye. There are 4 unseen X's hidden within. They represent the truth of the world. That is yet another meaning inside the Nanyapul Act.
There are lights hanging from the ceiling. It's a strange statue.
No, I don't.
Then do you know about Terror?
I've heard that name on the news. This is about the culprit, is it?
Yes.
I have absolutely no idea who it could be. I'm sorry I can't help you, but...
Jin's right half didn't teleport.
Miss Shigure. Jin's right half didn't teleport. It was just made to seem that way. It should have been obvious when you think about it. We live in a simulation? This is a fake world created by a program? Impossible. Simulation theory is nothing but occult method.
I want to check the flowchart. Is there another branch here for saying the right answer to the nil number or whatever?
It's just a ludicrous myth. Like, I'm sure there are
And
people
Kappa?
who like to believe in these things.
Any Kappas in chat? I forgot to open my Twitch. Oops. Okay.
And there are groups who...
Mr. Ryuki, we of Nyes have nothing to do with this.
Are you sure about that? All the pieces would fit together if Nyes is the one that made the QR, the falsified paranormal phenomenon. What was written on the signboard? Could it be that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream?
But then why murder Chihaya?
As I've told you, we are... What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place? Are you saying there is some message urging people to join Nyes in it?
About Chikara's murder.
Yes, I know you have an alibi. We were here, having a conversation during the time of Chikara Horadori's death. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely innocent. You are the president of Nyes. Surely you have plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
Are you implying I ordered someone to kill him?
It's a possibility.
And what would be my motive?
Well...
Remember what Tokiko said. Chikara Horadori is an avid believer in the Order of Percent. Their order and Nyes are heading...
Perhaps Nyes and the Order of Percent are hostile.
I see. You're suggesting there was a conflict between organizations. It is true that Nyes and the Order of Percent have differing... However, we are not at odds with one another. Both organizations believe in the simulation theory. In that respect, we are comrades. We are living in a simulation. A false world. And from this false world, we seek emancipation. That is what Nyes believes.
The fact that Nyes
On
is
the other
real
hand,
is...
the Order of Percent. We are living in a simulation. A false world. But they wish to remain imprisoned within it. Forever.
Forever?
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open-world game where you play as a criminal?
You mean Grand Theft
A game where
Auto?
to rob, murder, blow things up, leave a trail of debris, or an absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible crimes.
I've never played anything like that, but I know what you mean.
Then you can understand. If this is a false world created by... Then the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they... To them, this place is a true utopia. A dream world where they're allowed to do anything they want with no real...
That's why they want to live here forever?
Exactly.
I get it. That's why
In theory, using Purge, even immortality is achievable. The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of... What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
I am aware that Chikara was very particular about immortality. However, one must not believe in eternal youth. Eternal youth is a lie. By the way, Mr. Ryuki, simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense that is clearly false. The simulation theory is not occult. It falls within the realm of science. In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious thought to the matter.
Yeah, and they all
The theory
disproved
was
it.
originally proposed by a Swedish philosopher. However, the concept has been around since long ago, even as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi. This world may be an illusion. At least, there is no way to prove it isn't an illusion. There are great people throughout history who have held such ideas.
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion either, is there?
No, there is plenty of science to support it. The holographic principle, theory of relative, the measurement problem in quantum theory can also be considered proof.
What? The holographic principle?
Even light cannot escape a black hole. Information is the same. It cannot escape a black hole. It's known that the amount of information trapped in this way is not derived from the volume of the black hole,
Okay.
but the surface area. Considering this, you can conclude that information in a three-dimensional space is stored in the boundary of its two-dimensional surface. In other words, all information stored in this universe is just like a hologram. Regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely
Okay, I
accounted
totally get
for
what
through
you're
the
putting
laws of
down.
Physics defined by the boundary surface. Let's take a character from an action game. When that character falls, you may think he was pulled to the ground by gravity. However, gravity does not actually exist in the game.
Yes, it does. There's
Only
a
code that was written in the program.
Oh, true. But like, there's like a.
The character's body is merely made to show as if it fell based on its code.
You think this world is the same?
The holographic principle is not a theory. It has already been mathematically proven. I see.
That's a nice watch. In Kyoto, people say you have a nice watch. Can we stop talking already? To make someone look at their watch, they see how much time they've spent to prompt them asking to wrap up the conversation. Tokyo doesn't have a watch. She must have been really annoyed when she heard that. Oh, I was just
In
gonna
any
say that's a
case,
nice watch.
There is no denying, but unlike Chikara, I have no interest in the concept of immortality because my objective is to tear at the seams of this world. And
So you mean dying?
No. Death and emancipation are completely different. Though I would be fine with dying at any time.
Because this world isn't real.
There is that, yeah. However, there is another reason. If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself. We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, like reincarnation, or even bringing someone who has already passed back to life.
Okay, so that's your motive.
Has this woman lost? There's clearly a lot.
Yeah. Let's check with Wingsync.
Wingsing.
I saw everything. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
What is this?
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
What is it she saw?
I don't know. This is as far as we can get through Wingsync.
Then...
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her mind, using a regular sync.
And she came with us willingly?
Ryuki, just to confirm.
Yes, she accompanied me voluntarily and...
No, I meant from Boss.
I haven't seen Boss. She wasn't.
It's fine.
Besides, you don't look so good, Ryuki.
I'm fine. So please, I need more leads to solve this case.
But you... Oh, fine. I'll help you for now.
I miss Mizuki and Aiba.
Look, Ryuki, please just don't cause any problems. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. I absolutely need you to follow...
Yes, understood.
Okay then.
That's gonna be next time on AI the Somnium Files.
I wonder if this is the night.
Let's make an acronym poem with the letters for nice.
That's gonna be next time. Thank you for watching the stream. I'll see you later. Goodbye.